hey, yes. Yeah. Testing. Testing 1 2.
Testing 1 2 1.
Testing.
Testing 1 2 3. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Chambersburg Area Senior High School, where tonight it's the Chambersburg Trojans taking on the Cumberland Valley Eagles in boys soccer. Hello, everyone. I'm Gary Klein, along with Ed Gottwalls and Graham Messner. Tonight, the Trojans and Cumberland Valley Eagles. And tonight's game is brought to you by F&M Trust. If your banking relationship feels too distant lately, switch to F&M Trust. F&M Trust is local, and make sure banking is done your way every day. Learn more at fmtrustonline.com. By the Franklin County Visitors Bureau, your great moments are waiting in Franklin County. Let the Franklin County Visitors Bureau help you plan your visit to the beautiful Cumberland Valley. By Keystone Ford, fast, fair, and friendly, 101 Walker Road, Chambersburg. By Del Martin Incorporated, a full-service advertising agency serving the tri-state area for 38 years. By Shippensburg Physical Therapy, with offices in Shippensburg, Greencastle, Wadesboro, and Newville, specializing in orthopedic and sports-related injuries. By Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle, your local heating and air conditioning professionals. By the United States Air Force, aim high with a career that makes a difference. The U.S. Air Force. Contact Tech Sergeant Patrick at 717-480-47254. By Art Sign Company, your hometown sign shop, serving the area since 1948. By Mondor Pharmacy of St. Thomas in Chambersburg and McLaughlin's Drugstore of McConnellsburg. And tonight's pregame show is brought to you by Antrim Insurance, your local Erie insurance agent, serving Greencastle, Wadesboro, Chambersburg, Mercersburg, and surrounding Pennsylvania and Maryland areas. And the Chambersburg Trojans, Cumberland Valley Eagles with a big game here at Trojan Stadium tonight. Each team with one loss in the Mid-Penn Conference.
Yeah, Gary, we've been looking forward to this all year for this matchup. They played, obviously, at Cumberland Valley earlier this year, and the Eagles took a 3-1 win, but Chambersburg's done pretty well against the Eagles here at Trojan Stadium the last few years, so we're hoping for another really good game. Cumberland Valley comes in 9-4 overall. They're 7-1 in Mid-Penn Conference, Commonwealth Division. Chambersburg is 7-2-1, and they're 6-1 in the Mid-Penn. The one thing about Cumberland Valley, I guess they haven't played since last Saturday. But the last two games they've played, they lost to State College 2-1 and Conestoga 2-1. So, that's for them. That's a two-game losing streak. Pretty long for them.
Well, yeah, Conestoga was a state champion, right, last year. And State College, they're a weird team. They can show up at any point in time. They, after they beat CV, then they lose to CD, and then they lose to Redland. And so it's kind of one of those things where, like Coach Billman from Cumberland Valley was just saying, it's crazy. You just don't know what's going to happen. So,
because Chambersburg beat State College 4-0 earlier.
Yes. Yep. No doubt.
So it's going to be a real good battle. These teams have historically had quite a few good games. I would say they're probably the two consistently best programs in the Commonwealth over the last, 5-6 years or so? Probably
the last 4 years at least, Ed. I mean, I was just talking to Matt about rivalries. And, when I was coaching back 98 to 2002, Cumberland Valley was they were a step above. If you played really well, you could always play with them. You could tie them. We did that a couple times. But, right now, these are really two programs that are on equal footing. And Matt Billman said it used to be just only Central Dauphin, but right now Chambersburg and also State College, you always got to say that. But Chambersburg has entered that realm where their players know they're going to get into one when they play the Trojans.
No question that. They've had some really great battles, not only regular season, but District 3 games here in the last few years. So they've become kind of a good rival in soccer.
Yes. And that's what you want. As a player, as a coach, these are fun games to get into. So, for sure.
Yep. Well, it is senior night here at Chambersburg, so it says about 5 minutes till game time. It's probably going to be a little longer than that, so we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back to kind of analyze the game a little bit.
Underwear. To kids, it's a funny word. Underinsured. To grown-ups, not so funny. While they're both about coverage, most people don't know they're probably underinsured. And it makes sense. They tried to save a few bucks, pressed a few buttons, and click, bing, boom, a policy. But at Erie Insurance, our policies can be tailored to meet your needs, like our guaranteed replacement cost coverage. So if the worst happens, you can rebuild your entire home, no matter what it costs. It's the coverage a grown-up like you deserves, at fair prices that often beat the other guys. Talk to Erie about what's right for exactly where you are in life, not over or under where you are. And yes, I just said underwear again.
Your local Erie agent is Antrim Insurance Agency, 717-593-0500.
Guaranteed replacement costs subject to conditions and limitations. Go to erieinsurance.com/Erie Secure Home or talk to your Erie agent for more information.
Erie Insurance.
Banking done your way. It's more than just words to F&M Trust. It's a real commitment to you. As a community bank based right here in South Central PA, F&M Trust is more flexible, more responsive, and a lot more satisfying to work with. From fast mobile banking to saving reliably for retirement, F&M Trust really partners with you to help keep your life in sync. That's banking done your way. That's F&M Trust. Learn more at fmtrustonline.com. Member FDIC.
Jerry Maguire, a great movie with a great line. Show me the money! And right now at Keystone Ford, we're showing you the money on trucks and SUVs. For a very limited time, we have 0% APR for 60 months and up to $3,250 cash back on F-150s. The Edge has 0% for 60 months plus $1,500 cash back. The Versatile Escape has 0% for 60 months. This won't last, so go to KeystoneFord.com and find one today. Does this look like Tom Cruise? He's shorter, right?
You can count on Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle for all your heating and cooling needs. Same-day service, free estimates, 24-hour emergency services, and free second opinions. Phone 717-597-9900 or visit us online at premierhvacpa.com. Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle, your local heating and air conditioning professionals.
Back here at Chambersburg as we get set for the start of tonight's Chambersburg Trojans Cumberland Valley soccer game. Big Mid-Penn Conference clash tonight, and also a game with a lot of playoff implications down the way, too.
Absolutely. You're always looking at the power rankings as you're playing these games, and this will be a big one for whoever gets the win here. Let's go to the starting lineups here for Cumberland Valley. Goalkeeper will be number 00, Matt Zambetti. On defense will be Jesse King, number 13. Briar McAllister, number 15. And Beck Zimmerman, number 21. And also the captain, Talon Davidson, number 25. Midfielders include Miller Masson, number 2. Dominic Natecki, number 5. And I think there's one more here. Number 22, Max Radosavljevic. I hope that's correct. And at forward we have Devin Thomas, number 7. And 14, Eric Leach. For Chambersburg, starting in goal will be Garrett Carter, number 0. At the wing positions will be Emmanuel Hewitt. They call him EB, I believe. The other wing will be Chewy Munoz. And Mario Duncan will be a striker. Midfield will consist of Aaron Maynard, number 15. Tyler Luther, number 14. And Garrick Hill, number 34. And on defense will be Terrell Samuels, number 28. Caleb Gaiman, 18. Number 5, Mikey Williams, and number 4, Luke Myers.
Special thanks to my parents.
You talked to Graham. You talked to Coach Grove the other day.
Yep.
What are his thoughts going into this?
Well, I mean, the big thing is, they felt like they could have won that first game, and a 3-1 loss looks like it's bigger than it was. it was 1-1, and one of the CV guys, the second goal they scored was on a bicycle kick, and that turned the game big time. I mean, it was a big time momentum builder, and kind of what's going on right now is I ask, when you go into games like this as a coach, you are. You're going to go into the, before pregame kind of thinking you're going to go rah-rah city, or are you going to say, it's just another game and it's business as usual and kind of do all that kind of thing? Well, what Corey decided to do before the game today was that at halftime of the JV game, he had all the players on a 3x5 index card write down 3 things. Why do you want to play? Why do you want to play for Chambersburg? And what it means to you. So each of the players wrote those things down, and then they shared them at halftime. And so Corey didn't really have to say anything, because what came out was that it meant a lot for all these kids to be part of this team. Corey also mentioned that it's only his 4th year, but he's been around for 6 years, at junior high and some other things as he made his way up. This is, with no disrespect to any other team, this is his favorite team. He has 4 or 5 kids out there that are like coaches on the field, and anybody who's ever coached knows that's like nirvana kind of thing. If you can get 1 or 2, that's great, but he's got 4 or 5, and he's got a really nice group of kids that care about putting on that uniform. And that's a huge deal. So I would say going into it, it's senior night, so you got to get, it's kind of one of those weird things on senior night. Kids get all fired up and they're seniors, and you got to watch out because they run around like they're on some kind of some kind
too
of
many Red Bulls or something.
Yeah, too many Red Bulls. Yeah. And so, and then you expend a lot of energy, and so right now it's just trying to get everybody in a good place in about the first 5 or 10 minutes where everybody just calm down and playing.
I'll tell you something else to that. If you go crazy in the beginning, you're probably going to be suffering a little bit, because it is really sticky, humid here tonight.
Oh yeah, it is.
It's too bad. The weather's supposed to change tomorrow. It's too bad it wasn't for today, because it's going to take its toll. There's no question. I guess we're still doing some senior night action here.
I thought they were doing the national anthem.
Yeah. Why don't we take a break? We'll be back. They will do the starting lineups here over at the stadium, and then we'll be back with the game.
And this is the F&M Trust, the Sports Network on MidPennBroadcasting.com and the SportsPage.blog. You are invited to explore the new Franklin County Visitor Center on Route 11 and Route 30 at the grand opening on Saturday, November 24th. The new gateway to Franklin County, located at 15 South Main Street in downtown Chambersburg, was a former bank building from 1865 until 2015. Visitors can tour the facility and explore stories of Franklin County related to World War I, Franklin County bridges, artisans at work, Franklin Fresh, and On the Move. Videos to showcase of the county's history, beauty, and culture will be shown in the bank vault. There will be downtown walking tours, plus itineraries and brochures to explore all of Franklin County. The center will open at 10 a.m., at 5 p.m., 6 p.m., and 7 p.m. 300 years of American history, including 1864, the ransoming, burning, and rebirth of Franklin County will be presented. Save the date, November 24th, Small Business Saturday, for the grand opening of the new Franklin County Visitor Center.
If a business has a bad sign, that's probably, a bad sign. Would you really want to do business with that company?
Your sign may be the first impression people have of your business. That's why a good quality sign is an important part of every successful business.
For 70 years, Art Sign Company has been the area's premier sign and identity professionals, providing expert craftsmanship in every commercial and residential sign they create.
Art Sign Company takes pride in offering signs for every type of business.
Their products even include digital and lighted signs.
And the residential offerings include house signs, birthday banners, and more.
Art Sign Company handles everything from the design and fabrication process to installation and service.
You can even promote your business on the road with a standout vehicle wrap.
Learn more online at artsignco.com.
Art Sign Company, your hometown sign shop where customers become friends.
You can count on Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle for all your heating and cooling needs. Same-day service, free estimates, 24-hour emergency services, and free second opinions. Phone 717-597-9900 or visit us online at premierhvacpa.com. Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle, your local heating and air conditioning professionals.
Del Martin Incorporated, a full-service advertising agency, has been serving the tri-state area for 35 years. We specialize in screen printing and embroidered clothing. Del Martin Incorporated supplies a full range of brand-name uniforms for athletic, work, and medical applications, and a full line of advertising essentials. We have an in-house artist ready to put your ideas to work for you. T-shirts for schools, clubs, churches, and events. Del Martin Incorporated, 21 Sarah Susan Lane, Greencastle. Phone 717-597-5751 or online at delprint.com.
Mondor Pharmacy in St. Thomas and Mercersburg, and McLaughlin's Drugstore of McConnellsburg, your friendly neighborhood pharmacy. Free delivery and drive-through at all 3 locations. We carry Willow Tree products as well as other gift items. Mondor Pharmacy of St. Thomas and Mercersburg, and McLaughlin's Drugstore of McConnellsburg. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m., and Saturday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Welcome back, everyone. Trojan Stadium in Chambersburg. Introductions being given as we're getting set to start. Chambersburg and Cumberland Valley. Ed said about it being hot tonight. Well, it is 73 degrees, but humidity's 96%. And also, we have a chance of rain coming up after 8 o'clock tonight. And we will be coming back with tonight's game after these messages.
You can count on Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle for all your heating and cooling needs. Same-day service, free estimates, 24-hour emergency services, and free second opinions. Phone 717-597-9900. Or visit us online at premierhvacpa.com. Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle, your local heating and air conditioning professionals.
Everybody likes having more room. That's why F&M Trust designed the home equity loan and line of credit with features you'll love, including a great low rate. So add more room in your budget and your life with F&M Trust. Apply today at fmtrustonline.com. Equal housing lender.
People say I'm too serious. Those funny ads for car insurance do nothing for me. I like Erie Insurance. It's seriously good. A great rate, legendary service, accident forgiveness. Not 1 but 8 reasons to switch. Woohoo! See, I can get as excited as the next guy.
Your local Erie agent is Antrim Insurance Agency, 717-593-0500, or visit antriminsurancepa.com.
Jerry Maguire, a great movie with a great line. Show me the money! And right now at Keystone Ford, we're showing you the money on trucks and SUVs. For a very limited time, we have 0% APR for 60 months and up to $3,250 cash back on F-150s. The Edge has 0% for 60 months plus $1,500 cash back. The Versatile Escape has 0% for 60 months. This won't last, so go to KeystoneFord.com and find one today. Does this look like Tom Cruise? He's shorter, right?
And tonight's pregame show has been brought to you by Antrim Insurance, your local Erie insurance agent serving Greencastle, Waynesboro, Chambersburg, Mercersburg, and surrounding Pennsylvania and Maryland areas. Antrim Insurance, 169 South Antrim Way, Greencastle, and 1685 East Main Street in Waynesboro. Getting set for action tonight, Trojans and Cumberland Valley Eagles. Here's Ed Gottwalls and Graham Messner.
Thank you, Gary.
Here we go.
National Anthem's been played, and we're ready to go. Chambersburg will have the tap first. Chambersburg will be wearing the dark blue jerseys, going from right to left.
So Coach Billman from CV's been there for 26 years.
What, has he really been there that long?
Yeah, so I was a JV coach when he was the JV coach, so that's starting to, yeah. And so this is at least his 52nd meeting with the two teams.
More than that, because they've met in districts at least 3 times, I think.
Yeah, for sure.
So Mario Duncan is the striker for Chambersburg. He's probably the tallest player out there tonight, number 10.
Yeah, he's probably about 6'2", big kid, and he's learning to use his body a little bit more. A lot of times you get pushed off the ball when you're that big, and he's gotten a lot better as far as holding the ball, which is key for Chambersburg because of their speed on the outside.
There's the first foul of the game. It's going to go against Manuel Hewitt. So Cumberland Valley have a free kick just this side of midfield.
One of the big things is for both teams, you don't want to give up. I mean, this is at midfield, but they have a guy for CV who can kick the ball 60 yards in the air easily. Makes a lot of those big balls in the 18-yard line essential, and second balls are huge.
Actually, Chambersburg's Luke Myers is, I'm not sure about 60, but he can handle it pretty well too.
Oh yeah,
so,
they can both.
Yeah, so there's going to be almost any foul that's close to midfield is going to be, at least in theory, a scoring opportunity. That time CV elected to go short on that, but
yeah. But both guys are wary. Both coaches are wary about that because that's a lot of these games when you're both teams are fairly equal. Those second balls that just drop in the 18s, man, they're the ones.
And you got to have somebody there to take care of them.
Yep.
Nice header there by Garrett Hill. Almost a connection to Duncan, but goalkeeper Matt Zampelli came out to get it. Zampelli's a pretty good goalkeeper. Cumberland Valley has given up, he's had 4 shutouts. Cumberland Valley has given up 1.2 goals per game. Actually, Chambersburg is less than that. They've only given up 8 goals, so they're giving up less than a goal a game.
Yeah, he's solid. And again, not like anything's about punts, but he's putting the ball down on the 30-yard line on the other side when he gets it. So just something to be wary of.
There's a shot by Cumberland Valley and a save by Garrett Carter.
Now, Garrett Carter is the son of Gary Carter, who was a football player here. And his dad, Gary Carter Sr., was justice and a football coach here for a long time. So I know Gary Jr., who's all about football, played at Western Maryland and all that kind of stuff. He's learning a new sport right now.
Yep. He's the offensive coordinator for the Trojans, too, so he's still around. That was Eric Leach with a shot for Cumberland Valley last time, number 14. Teams just kind of feeling each other out here a little bit. I would expect Cumberland Valley will probably have more of the possession tonight, but that's nothing unusual for this series. A lot of times that's that way, and Chambersburg's usually okay with that to a certain extent.
Corey felt that midfield-wise, CV is just really strong the whole way around, and they'll move the ball around. They're strong. They win balls. They're physical. And that's the way Corey prefers to play, but he thinks kind of in this game they're going to have to let loose a little bit and kind of go for some balls over top or through. So they've been working on a lot of those some of those training techniques to change how they attack a little bit. So it'll be interesting to see what happens here. But
it's going to be a corner kick for Cumberland Valley.
Yeah.
Chambersburg defenders skimmed the header over the end line. Looks like it's going to be Leach down there, and looks like number 7 will be taking the kick. That's Devin Thomas.
Mm-hmm.
And Leach is right beside him, so they might be thinking about going short, but nice ball in, but headed away by Chambersburg.
That's a good shield.
Nice. Ball was aimed correctly, but Cumberland Valley defender stepped up and got in the way.
Yeah, you're looking at CV right now. They're trying to go over top too a little bit, trying to get that that long ball.
Thomas with the throw there. Shot taken and goes wide left of the goal.
Everybody's just still trying to figure everything out a little bit.
That was Dominic Natecki with a shot for the Eagles. Graham, you didn't. I don't think you saw the last goal in the JV game today, but Cumberland Valley player hit a beautiful shot from about almost 40 yards out, right in the upper corner. Man, that was a thing of beauty. I have seen
and that was a 1-1 final, right?
That was 2-1 Cumberland Valley.
Okay.
Yeah. I've seen a lot of Cumberland Valley Chambersburg games over the years, and it seems like Cumberland Valley always has a couple guys that are really good long-range shooters. Something you always have to be aware of.
Dangerous.
That's a push against Cumberland Valley, I believe. Or did they call it out already? Yep, they called it out.
Wow.
The CV gets another
corner.
Yep. That's Leach over there to take the kick. Now here comes Thomas again, same kind of play as last time. I guess if Chambers doesn't come out and pressure him out there in the corner, they're going to do a little short pass. Ooh. The skim header there by...
Yeah, that's twice now. They're going for that near post.
Yep.
Trying to skim.
That was number 10, Greg Conkle on the shot. Can't give them too many chances like that. They're going to connect on one of those. Aaron Maynard with a nice play to keep that ball in, but CV takes it away. That was Caleb Gaiman there, number 18 for Chambersburg, stepped in and got that one. CV is controlling play here, except for that first minute or two. Duncan got to the ball. CV's defense handles that.
His first touch needs to be a little better. That's his second or third time. But he's getting to the ball.
Yeah, he made a nice run to get there.
Yeah, exactly.
It's Garrick Hill with a little foot skills there, but CB takes it away again. Trojans will get a throw in on the far side. Ooh, that was nasty looking there.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be a foul against Cumberland Valley. So,
from a Cumberland Valley standpoint, with Mario up top, I think that they're kind of okay with him playing the way he faces. They don't want to get the ball in front of him. So I think that there's a bit of give him a little bit of space because you don't want him to turn.
Yep, there's a kick in by Luke Myers. CV clears it. That's a pretty good turn there.
Mm-hmm.
Also found a teammate.
Good effort.
Betty comes out, gets control easily. A long ball down the middle. That was Terrell Samuels there on defense for Chambersburg, 28.
Yeah, they're not going to. Chambersburg can't afford to have a guy get the ball in the middle and turn easily, and then get his head up and have a couple seconds to pick people out. That's not going to work.
There's Zampetti, kicks one out, and he's thinking he was fouled a little bit there, but
this is dangerous.
Yep. Nice play by Luke Myers to kick it out of play. Or did he keep it in? Guess he kept it in. Aaron Maynard on the header there for Chambersburg. Maynard has the neon or the orange captain's band there. That's him with taking the header right there.
Yeah, he's really a solid player. It doesn't matter what you could put him anywhere on the field, and he would be a force.
That's a pretty good soccer playing family they've had.
Yes.
I think he's the last of them, isn't he?
Yeah, I think he is too. Yeah. I don't know where his brother went. Do you know?
Honestly, I don't remember now. He had two that played for Chambersburg.
Yeah, but didn't the one play? Yeah.
I want to say Lebanon Valley, but I don't know if that's right. Some in-state school. I'm pretty sure of that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure also.
There's E.B. Hewitt down in the left corner trying to get possession, but he goes off his shin out of bounds. Goal kick for CV. Chambersburg's got it up here a little bit here lately. That's turned around a little bit.
Yeah, it's just there's not much flow right now. Honestly, it's just it's almost like those playoff games last year. These are big games, and
I think
even though they've seen each other before, it just doesn't.
Well, I think they also know each other pretty well too.
Yeah,
I'm sure these kids play against each other in club ball
all the time.
Yep.
Oh,
that was a good play by Carter to come out, because that was starting to look pretty dangerous there. Eric Leach has been made some good movements up there from left wing. That time he cut in and had that ball gotten through, he'd have been in great shape.
Luke Myers takes the throw in.
CB switches field.
Mm-hmm.
Switches fields again.
Well done, really.
It was. Stringing some passes together here. Here's a good challenge. That was Garrick Hill, number 34, with that tackle. But the Eagles got it right back. They just had a nice slow progression up the field. That was going to go to Carter.
Yep.
No problem.
You don't want to have guys, be able to just serve the ball, freely. Same time, somebody possesses the ball 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 passes. As long as you got guys behind the ball, you're in good shape. You should be. So sometimes people panic. We can't get the ball. We can't get the ball. Well, sometimes it's, you're okay. You'll get it back.
Maynard with a trap there, but lost possession.
Wow.
I didn't see that either.
Yeah.
See if he's doing some nice things up front with players switching and making diagonal cuts. That should be Carter's ball. No problem.
I think they want to try to test Garrett a little bit. If there's, high balls, see what happens.
Yeah, he's not the tallest goalkeeper. It's a good play out by the Trojans. I need somebody to give him some help there. CV's wing defenders are playing pretty aggressively out there.
Luke Myers take the throw in.
I believe that's number 13, Jesse King, out there on left defender for CV. He hasn't given Chewy Munoz any room at all.
No, and he doesn't want to either. Chewy loves to go 1v1.
That was another good tackle by King. And he heads it out again. Chambersburg seems so far has been going down the right side more often than the left by a large margin. Header out to Maynard, but he loses possession.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Chambersburg really they've not had too many good possessions of the ball where they trap it and go with it. They've been losing a few of those.
Well, CB's defense is well organized. Gritty, I think. It's a good long throw.
Gets through. The header. That's
Yeah,
good.
goal.
That was E.B. Hewitt, I believe, with the goal. Yep.
Yes, it is.
That was a great build-up there. It was a throw in from Luke Myers. It bounced once, got through the CV defense, and E.B. Hewitt got to it before the Cumberland Valley defender could get on better position than him and headed it right into the upper corner. Chambersburg's first shot results in a goal.
That's one of those goals where, you don't have to put a whole lot on it. He just got good contact with his head and just put it up there a little bit and see if it lands in the back of the net. He did a perfect job with what he had.
I believe that was about 8 yards out of that header, but
yeah,
you say he didn't really have to put a lot on it, but he placed it perfectly.
Yeah. Just relatively surprised probably it got through. It's kind of one of those, hey,
I'm sure
hello.
That's the first thing Bill was going to say at halftime. You can't let a ball like that bounce in our box.
Absolutely.
And he's right, because that's what happens sometimes. That's the kind of game Chambersburg said they can get. They're okay with giving up a lot of possession, as long as they're dangerous when they do get it.
Well, and the thing is, it's one of those things. If you are dangerous once you get it, teams can't just simply keep pressing. They're going to have to respect it a little bit from a standpoint of, if they get possession, they can come down our throats pretty quickly. So,
yep,
there's respect there.
Mikey Williams clears it out. That's Samuels.
Yeah.
So we see these Talon Davidson with the throw in. Elects to go short on that, but he gets it back. That was Hewitt blocked the attempted cross there by Davidson.
So they're trying, with what he's trying to do, they're trying to throw the ball in there on a bounce and a flick on, which is, if it works, it's great. But, when you're throwing the ball, sometimes you don't know what's going to happen. But that's the second time that's their, seems like their modus operandi. Everybody needs to know that they're looking for the second ball, the third ball, to try to create a little bit of mayhem in the box.
Apparently that throw-in on Chambersburg's goal was made by Tyler Luther, so he will get the assist on that.
Oh, nice. Nice of these football coaches to have soccer-playing kids.
Yeah. Yeah, doing well in both sports. It is interesting. You mentioned Gary Carter's son playing goalkeeper, and
yep.
Mark Luther's two sons are Tyler starts and Tanner comes off the bench.
Exactly.
And Tyler missed a few games for concussion protocol, but he's back in there.
Yeah.
I think this is the second game he's been back now.
Correct. They played last night or the night before against Cedar Cliff, right?
Tuesday, yeah.
Corey said they should have won that 6-7-1. Said they played really well, were able to get a lot of opportunities. It's one of those things, you put them away or you don't. But
yep.
But liked the way they were playing. So
that was a foul against Chambersburg there.
But
looks like
Cedar Cliff's not Cumberland Valley.
True. That was Dominic Natecki.
That's a great ball.
Took a hit there.
Needed a touch.
There's Munoz on the right wing, trying to get Patton it. And again, Jesse King was a match for him. He took the ball right away.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we've had a substitute yet, have we?
No.
They called something there.
I don't know what they called.
I think the ball might have rolled up E.B. Hewitt's arm.
Yeah.
I thought I saw him. Referees tonight are J.J. Grace and Greg Cole. I think a lot of people are still not sure what the call was. Oh, wait. Might be a timeout.
Yeah, there's one kid.
Yeah,
hit.
okay.
I see it's number 10, Greg Conkle, just came on the field for Cumberland Valley.
Yeah, that was the player. That was Dominic Natecki. Took that hit on the foul a while ago.
Oh.
Maybe they stopped play for him because he was definitely limping coming off. Pass back to Carter, who knocks it out toward midfield.
Mm-hmm.
Duncan comes back to get control, and this little pass over to Munoz.
Yeah.
That's I think it's Tyler Luther. A little bit of a grab there by CV.
Free kick.
Probably Luke Myers taking that one.
Yep.
Myers takes the free kick.
There's a pretty long kick for you, Graham.
Mm-hmm.
Nice little skimmer there, but nobody to take advantage of it. And Zambetti comes out to pick it up.
We recognize our frozen seniors this evening. Tonight I'd like to recognize
We're halfway through the first half here, at 19:30 left.
That's a
Chambersburg still holds a 1-0 lead. A goal by E.B. Hewitt at 25:06, assisted by Tyler Luther.
Give it to him.
Tried.
He did.
CB's got some numbers coming up. There's a shot. Saved by Carter.
Yep.
I believe that was Devin Thomas with a shot.
Yeah,
for
it was
CB.
Devin Thomas.
Yep.
Decent hit.
Yeah, he kept it low, but right at Carter.
saved by keeper Garrett Carter.
Nice work there by Chambersburg to get that ball free. They got to do it some more here. Oh, yep, good tackle there by Briar McAllister for CV. Chambersburg tried to get the call, but it was a clean one.
There's a handball.
I think they finally got that, so it'll be a Chambersburg free kick. Oh, throw in, excuse me, it's already out of bounds apparently.
Williams with the throw in.
Davison just ran through that ball right past the Chambersburg guy, headed out of bounds. I guess that was Hewitt. He was just sort of standing there. Davidson is a solid. He's got a solid body.
He's into it.
Nobody's going to take him out of the play, I don't think.
Yeah, he's the guy like you're playing up top. You're like, oh gosh, this guy he's like a truck.
Got a linebacker physique.
He does.
Zambetti clears it out toward midfield. Looks like it's going to go out of bounds for a throw-in. They put those tents up for the benches there for the JV game when it was raining. Hopefully we have seen the last of that tonight. Chambersburg progressing up the sideline here. Another throw by Mikey Williams. They're going to get a little bit more distance now. Here comes some subs. Andrew Quach for Chambersburg, number 12, and number 4 is Sam Lundblad for CV.
And then number 7 is Dennis Allegria for Chambersburg, also came in. Number 12 is a good-sized freshman for Chambersburg. Corey, very high on. He's a really good player. Works hard.
It's a good pass inside. Good 1-2. Take a shot. Blocked by CV defender.
Ball in their box.
That was kind of a daring play there by the Eagles, but they got away with it. Chambersburg drops it back, maintains possession now. Trojans definitely doing better with possession-wise here in the last 5 or so minutes.
Inside the final third here, little cross. Oof.
Sam Petty comes out and makes a really nice, there's an attempted bicycle kick.
It's a good opportunity there.
That was E.B. Hewitt.
Keeper made a nice play there. That was sent across with a lot of pace.
Yeah, he made a decision to come out, try to intercept the pass, and it's probably a good thing he did, and he made no mistake on it. Got both hands on it. The good thing here is Chambersburg's leading 1-0, but they certainly are not. I mean, I know it's early in the first half, but they haven't gone back in the shell at all. They're still being pretty aggressive.
That's a big thing, a lot of times people call it parking the bus. Basically, you put a bus in front, everybody goes back and everybody behind the ball, and I appreciate, everybody appreciates it. Somebody you just got to keep playing. CV's not dominant by any means, physically or talent-wise at this point. They're a little bit better technically, I'd say, but for the most part, this is there's no reason to park the bus.
No. Two pretty evenly matched teams, other than just the styles are a little different.
Yep.
Here's a girls' soccer score. Cumberland Valley leads Chambersburg 3-0 at halftime. Trojans made a game of that the first time around. They only lost 3-2.
Yeah.
There goes Hewitt out of the Chambersburg defense. Now he's racing across midfield. He needs some help, though. The defenders are closing in. There's a pass over to Allegria. Tries a nice move, but Davidson's right there to pick it up.
Yeah.
That was kind of an ambitious attempt there.
Yeah, you need to have a rocket in his rear end to make that one work.
Caleb Gaiman controls the ball, passes it out to Myers. Garrick Hill with it now. He brings it to this side. That's a pretty good possession by Chambersburg here. That wasn't so much a good pass there.
No, but you're right, Ed. It is. It's they're patient. There's no panic.
Again, that's one of those things that the more you control the ball, the less time CV has it. So even if it's not advancing way up the the field toward the goal, at least you got possession.
Plus, you're also it's always turf. You don't get bad bounces really.
Yep.
It's not like you'd be at Henniger Field.
Nothing but bad bounces.
Well, not necessarily bad, interesting.
Maynard controls the ball, goes upfield the middle to.
That's a good ball.
Looks like. And Hewitt runs it down.
Hewitt
He's got to
runs
get some teammates up front there. Ooh.
Great save.
Yep, excellent save by Zampetti. I think that was Allegri who got that shot off.
Allegri with a right-footed shot. He's normally left-footed, hit a decent ball, and Zampetti had a great save.
It's going to take a good shot to beat him, which is what that first goal was for Chambersburg.
Yeah, he didn't have a shot at that.
No. I like that build-up by Chambersburg. They did a real nice job. Maynard again.
They do have Chambersburg has a, if you've never seen him, they do have a lot of pace on the outside. Got some fast guys and a bunch of them.
There's a long pass low, trying to hit Allegri, and he steals it from the defender. Zampetti comes out, though. Quality goalkeeper. Matt Zampetti.
Allegri did a nice job. Took it from the defender a little bit, and we created maybe a 50-50 in the 18.
See, Tanner Luther is out there at midfield now for Chambersburg. He's the one who had that good pass to Allegri a little while ago. That's going to go against Chambersburg.
See, interesting.
There was a bump there early. I think Chambersburg thought that could have been bent against CV, but that was kind of shoulder to shoulder.
I like both of them, really. Just let it go.
Yep. This is Max Radosavljevic taking the free kick. He chips it over the top, and Carter comes out, makes a play on it, and he gets wiped out, so that's going to come out.
That's a great play by Garrett.
Yep. He timed that very well. And it was also a very good chip by
it's a great chip.
Radosavljevic.
Radosavljevic.
If his parents are out there listening, I apologize. We're trying.
Yeah. Probably if you play with him, he's probably a Rado.
Or Max.
Or it could be Max, but they got two Maxes.
Oh.
There's Max Miller and Max Rado.
Probably not too many teams have two Maxes, I wouldn't think.
They're maxed out.
Here we have 17, Chewy Munoz coming back in for Chambersburg, and a Mario Duncan.
Mm-hmm.
For CV, I think it was Briar McAllister came in. Throwing from the
Big
right
throw.
side for the Trojans here.
Looking for the big boy. There he is.
That's how they scored their goal on a similar play. We have 10:29 left in the first half. Chambersburg holds a 1-0 lead over the Eagles. Very even game so far, I'd say.
Yes.
Nice piece of work by Terrell Samuels there.
Yeah, he's really emerged as a real solid player in the back for Chambersburg. He's a central defender. Earlier in the season, he was a midfielder, and they moved him back and moved Maynard up into the midfield, and it's really paid dividends. He seems very confident back there.
He's made all the plays so far.
He wins the ball and he gives the ball to somebody, and that's what you want those guys to do: win it and give it to somebody.
Yeah, Chambersburg defense has Samuels and Caleb Gaiman in the middle, and Luke Myers and Mikey Williams outside.
These guys.
What was that?
He's just dribbling the ball around. He's like waiting for him to go into some Harlem Globetrotter stuff.
There's a header.
Corner.
Looks like it's going to be Chambersburg's first corner kick. CV has 2 corner kicks so far. This will be Chambersburg's first. Looks like Allegri is going to take it.
Well, that was well taken.
It was. That was Quach that got the ball. It looked like he tried to chest it down, but it hit pretty hard and bounced away. But
it's one of those weird play. It comes to you. You're like, I don't really just like jump or dive. Have you ever played that? Back when you were a kid, you just don't know if it's going to hit in the chest or the thigh or what.
Yeah, it was kind of just the wrong height. It's kind of hard to do anything with on that one. Going to be another foul against Chambersburg there. CV gets a free kick. It'll be Davidson taking this one. Under 10 minutes. Now we're down to 8:20 in the first half. Still 1-0 Chambersburg over Cumberland Valley. Nice play by Mikey Williams there. CV's not gotten as much penetration up front as they were there in the first 10 minutes or so.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure. I'm trying to figure out what the adjustment was. I just think they're getting to settling in a little bit.
They might be pressuring a little higher up the field, too. Trying for a little diagonal ball there, but Gaiman was there to take care of it. I've been looking to see not too many players slipping out there. I know we had a lot of rain earlier, but of course with the turf field.
No, it seems like it's seems nice.
It's a brand new surface this year, so it should be pretty good. There's a big battle going on between Williams and Daniel Erickson. That time Erickson got the ball for CV, and they're still at it here.
Wow.
That one's cleared out by Allegria. It's 1 against 3 out there now. And that was kind of a mistake there by CV. Trying to do a little square pass, hit it too hard, and turn it over to Chambersburg.
Williams is tough to beat. I mean, he's a fast kid, and he's got that quick second, third step kind of thing. I mean, he's not crazily technical by any means, but he really, from a high school standpoint, he does the job. He's tough.
He's been tested a good bit today.
Yeah, he is.
I think both teams have gone down their right flank more often than not. So he's playing left defender, so he's getting the brunt of it. Ball was rolled out before the Trojans cleared it.
Can't see who that is over there.
Ooh, there's a good ball in the middle. Ooh.
Dangerous. He'd like to have that one back, I am totally sure.
Yes, he would. He has his shirt lifted up, so I can't tell you who it is yet, but number 6, Patrick Natecki. Yeah, that was a great pass. Dropped the pass back right on the floor, and he certainly had a good chance to. Well, he did hit it pretty hard. He just hit it too high.
Yeah, he hit it fine, but about 10 yards out, really, I think.
CV put on a little charge here in the last minute or two. Got 5 minutes left before the half.
And these are the times where you really, when the momentum changes, that you just guys got to just stay the course, don't lunge, do the things you've been taught, and be smart.
There's a little push off there. I think they missed. Nope, they didn't miss it. Just delayed it. I think the CV coaches were wondering why that was delayed, but they got it right.
They did get it right.
I'd say it's been well officiated so far. Both teams playing pretty clean. There was one kind of heavy charge on the CV kid, and he's out right now, I think, but that's really the only play. There's Myers with a long strike all the way to the goalkeeper, Matt Zambetti, puts it away easily. And now there's a big hole here for CV. And they called that one out. Tough to call from up here on that one.
Yeah.
He's on the line, though. Anderson's like a wall back there. Or Davidson, I mean.
25.
25. He gets something on everything.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why they keep going to the left more often. There's Duncan gets control of it. It's looking for some help and not having any. The good thing about Duncan, he's got those long legs.
He does.
Nice little header there. Carter comes out again.
Carter was doing a good job there already. He was starting to come out, reading the play, a little bit, not just standing back on his line.
Down to 3 minutes left in the first half. Trojans leading the Eagles 1-0. Both teams really hoping to get one here before the end of the half. It'd be a huge momentum shift either way. Maynard takes the ball in toward the middle, and nice little pass to Duncan, but gets between his legs. And there's Mr. Davidson again. Lots of good fighting going on between the two players, and they let them play. We like that. Both jostled the other a little bit,
but that goes back to what I was saying before. He got beat, but he was right back in that. I mean, it was pretty strong.
Carter coming out again.
Good job, Shield.
Good shield by Williams, and Carter gets to it in front of Patrick Natecki. Down to 2 minutes now. Carter takes a long run before he sends it up the midfield. He ran the whole way to the opposite side of the box. CV's looking a little stronger here toward the end of the half. It's going to be a throw in for the Eagles. Chambersburg seems to have dropped back a little further. Duncan's pretty much the only one up there when they go to clear it.
Yeah. It's not like he's getting the ball where he can turn. Really, it's just.
Yep. Into the game for Chambersburg is Emmanuel Hewitt and Keenan Korkutovich. Or perhaps it's Kortukovic.
Yeah.
I just heard Bob Walker say that.
I heard it too.
Down under a minute now. Don't want to give this ball up right now. try to get some possession.
Mm-hmm.
Good stick there by Williams. Or that's Hewitt. He gets the ball to Kortukovic. He's carrying it down in the left corner.
Ooh.
That was a weird.
That was.
I don't know how to describe that.
I don't either. Looked like a foul, but then he fouled himself almost.
Davison he took a. I want to say he didn't dive. He just kind of lost his balance.
He was like a Bobo dog. He got up so quick.
and he made the play.
He did.
It was I think Kortukovic was so surprised he fell, he kind of lost track of where he was. The ball into Carter just as the half ends.
Okay.
He handles it. So we've reached the end of the first half with Chambersburg leading Cumberland Valley 1-0 on a goal by E.B. Hewitt with 25:06 left in the first half. And we'll be back and we'll do a little analysis of the first half once we hear from our sponsors.
This is the F&M Trust, the sports network on midpenbroadcasting.com and the sportspage.blog.
Greencastle Eye Care Center has been the area's premier eye care provider since 1984. Dr. Sandra Fink-Freeman and Dr. Charlie Parsons provide comprehensive eye exams, including medical eye exams and contact lens fittings for patients from age 1 to over 100. The office has a complete optical department with a wide variety of frames for adults and children. Conveniently located in the John Grove Medical Center off Exit 5 along I-81, Greencastle Eye Care Center is your family eye care provider, always accepting new patients. Call us at 717-597-7708.
Del Martin Incorporated, a full-service advertising agency, has been serving the tri-state area for 35 years. We specialize in screen printing and embroidered clothing. Del Martin Incorporated supplies a full range of brand-name uniforms for athletic, work, and medical applications, and a full line of advertising essentials. We have an in-house artist ready to put your ideas to work for you. T-shirts for schools, clubs, churches, and events. Del Martin Incorporated, 21 Sarah Susan Lane, Greencastle. Phone 717-597-5751 or online at delprint.com.
Underwear. To kids, it's a funny word. Underinsured. To grown-ups, not so funny. While they're both about coverage, most people don't know they're probably underinsured. And it makes sense. They tried to save a few bucks, pressed a few buttons, and click, bing, boom, a policy. But at Erie Insurance, our policies can be tailored to meet your needs, like our guaranteed replacement cost coverage. So if the worst happens, you can rebuild your entire home, no matter what it costs. It's the coverage a grown-up like you deserves, at fair prices that often beat the other guys. Talk to Erie about what's right for exactly where you are in life, not over or under where you are. And yes, I just said underwear again.
Your local Erie agent is Antrim Insurance Agency, 717-593-0500.
Guaranteed replacement cost subject to conditions and limitations. Go to erieinsurance.com/Erie Secure Home or talk to your Erie agent for more information.
Erie Insurance.
Banking done your way. It's more than just words to F&M Trust. It's a real commitment to you. As a community bank based right here in South Central PA, F&M Trust is more flexible, more responsive, and a lot more satisfying to work with. From fast mobile banking to saving reliably for retirement, F&M Trust really partners with you to help keep your life in sync. That's banking done your way. That's F&M Trust. Learn more at fmtrustonline.com. Member FDIC.
Halftime Report is brought to you by Antrim Insurance, your local Erie insurance agent serving Greencastle, Waitsboro, Chambersburg, Mercersburg, and surrounding Pennsylvania and Maryland areas. Antrim Insurance, 169 South Antrim Way, Greencastle, and 1685 East Main Street in Greencastle. In other action tonight, Greencastle and Shippensburg playing at Greencastle. That game is tied 1-1 at the half. Greencastle girls lead Shippensburg in soccer by a score of 2-1. Here in Chambersburg, a 1-0 lead for the Trojans at halftime.
one more score here. Cumberland Valley girls now lead Chambersburg 4-0 in the second half of their game. Our goal here was scored by E.B. Hewitt 15 minutes into the game with an assist from Tyler Luther. Luther took a throw in from the Trojans' right side. The CV defense let the ball bounce once in the box, which is their mistake. I'm sure they're hearing about it right now from their coach.
Sure. Because
Hewitt came right in and knifed in and got to the header about 8 yards out and put it right in the top corner. Great shot.
Great shot. Huge, from as far as the run of play was going at that particular time, that's deflating for Cumberland Valley a little bit. Not that Chambers wasn't playing bad, but it was really not like we've been pounding the.
No, that was really the first good chance Chambersburg had, and they took advantage of it. Now, after that, they had several other decent opportunities, but
they did.
That's been the only goal of the game so far. CV's probably had about 4 decent chances. We have CV with 5 shots and Chambersburg 4. CV with 2 corner kicks, Chambersburg 1. And I have saves, 3 for Garrett Carter for Chambersburg and 2 for Matt Zambetti from CV.
Yeah, I think Garrett's doing a really good job. You can see CV's trying to, play that ball, over top a little bit, looking for a flick for a variety of reasons. Maybe they see Garrett as being a little smallish and sometimes has had some handle problems, so far this year. But right now, he's doing a perfect job. He's playing a perfect game right now.
Yeah, in his case, it's a matter of making sure your timing's right when you decide to come out.
Oh,
you got to come out the whole way, and he's made the right decision so far.
Yep. As far as Chambersburg offensively, it's they're getting the ball to the big guy, up top, and he's doing a nice job. But it's really he's either going to have to hold the ball a little bit longer and allow people to come and kind of join that final third kind of thing. Because right now it's they're not getting that. Even a give and go, anything like that. It's just he's kind of stuck there, and he's not. When he gets the ball, a lot of times he's not like on a side on where he's real strong with it, and he's not touching the ball negative. It just seems like he traps the ball right there, and then the CV defenders are just kind of coming hard at him and kind of pushing him out of the way.
He really hasn't had a lot of options sometimes too.
Agreed.
I've seen him look up and not really see anybody to pass to, which that little hesitation allows the defense to at least get their leg in there and kick it away.
And it's also too that the guys, the midfielders coming up behind have got to they've got to get there. But at the same time, I'm sure they're being told that don't just be flying forward, because we got the lead a little bit. Want to make sure we have numbers back, and don't want to give anything up that way either.
Yep, that's true. Okay, we're going to take another break. There's about 4 minutes left till we start the second half, and we will return.
This is the F&M Trust, the Sports Network on midpenbroadcasting.com and the sportspage.blog.
Underwear. To kids, it's a funny word. Underinsured. To grown-ups, not so funny. While they're both about coverage, most people don't know they're probably underinsured. And it makes sense. They tried to save a few bucks, pressed a few buttons, and click, bing, boom, a policy. But at Erie Insurance, our policies can be tailored to meet your needs, like our guaranteed replacement cost coverage. So if the worst happens, you can rebuild your entire home, no matter what it costs. It's the coverage a grown-up like you deserves, at fair prices that often beat the other guys. Talk to Erie about what's right for exactly where you are in life, not over or under where you are. And yes, I just said underwear again.
Your local Erie agent is Antrim Insurance Agency, 717-593-0500.
Guaranteed replacement costs subject to conditions and limitations. Go to erieinsurance.com/Erie Secure Home or talk to your Erie agent for more information.
Erie Insurance.
Banking done your way. It's more than just words to F&M Trust. It's a real commitment to you. As a community bank based right here in South Central PA, F&M Trust is more flexible, more responsive, and a lot more satisfying to work with. From fast mobile banking to saving reliably for retirement, F&M Trust really partners with you to help keep your life in sync. That's banking done your way. That's F&M Trust. Learn more at fmtrustonline.com. Member FDIC.
Jerry Maguire, a great movie with a great line. Show me the money! And right now at Keystone Ford, we're showing you the money on trucks and SUVs. For a very limited time, we have 0% APR for 60 months and up to $3,250 cash back on F-150s. The Edge has 0% for 60 months plus $1,500 cash back. The Versatile Escape has 0% for 60 months. This won't last, so go to Keystone4.com and find one today.
You can count on
Halftime show was brought to you by Antrim Insurance, your local area insurance agent, serving Greencastle, Waitsboro, Chambersburg, Mercersburg, and surrounding Pennsylvania and Maryland communities.
We are just about ready to go here for the second half kickoff, which will be taken by CV. Both teams wanted to get back in action. It took about 2 minutes off halftime, so they're ready to go, and here we are.
Awesome.
So this time be Chambersburg going from left to right. Right away, defense is going to be tested a little bit. Carter comes out again.
That
Good
depends
decision.
on which side you're on.
Right. Yeah.
So the first 5-10 minutes are essential right now for Chambersburg. They don't want to give anything up. They want to come out and establish themselves as, we're going to come at you again.
Yep. Nice play by Tyler Luther there. Got control of the ball and beat 2 guys, come up and passed it over to Hill, but CV did pick it up, and now it's Chambersburg throw-in.
Williams with the throw-in.
There's a shot by CV there. That's number 14, Eric Leach. Took the ball off a defender and got a shot off from long range, but Carter had the goal covered and it went out wide left a little bit. At that time, Chambersburg did have 2 forwards. The 2 wingers were up with Duncan, so that's a good sign. And they put some pressure on the defense, and CV kicked it out of bounds.
I could see Corey trying to make it. I mean, he's an adjustment type coach.
This will be Luther on the throw-in.
A lot of people say, what coaches don't make adjustments? And it's the answer is a whole lot.
Okay.
Long throw.
Ooh. Maynard got a little bit of a skim on it, but CV cleared it out, at least for temporarily here. Munoz decides to kick it all the way back to the defense.
Yeah.
And that was a little bit too hard of a pass there. Tough to handle.
Yeah, that was a little brisk.
Kamen heads one out to Maynard.
Yep.
Now we got some space up here, but CV will have that one covered.
Make that interesting. Yeah, that was a goalkeeper probably wasn't real fired up about that particular play. Pass it back to his weak foot.
Yeah. It was Tristan Parvin there made that pass back. We got a whistle to move the ball back to where it went out.
That should make a big difference.
About 1.5 yards, I think.
I think so.
That's one of those ones that where if you keep letting them do it, they're going to do it in a situation where.
I totally get it.
Pardon me, that's the referee in me talking.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like that's going to be Chambersburg throwing on the far side. Mikey Williams taking it. Lost it out of bounds. .36 minutes to go here in the second half. Chambersburg still with the 1-0 lead. Cumberland Valley has the only shot of the second half so far.
Everything's grouped up over there. Uh-oh. It's a good header.
That was. I believe that was Leach again.
Yeah, it was. Just about 2 feet to the right.
Luke Myers with the goal kick.
That was a nice cross in there from CV that time.
Yeah, it
Put in
was.
a dangerous spot. Chambersburg gave him just a little bit too much time out in the wing there to get comfortable with that. Another throw in from the far side for the Eagles.
Stavkovic with the throw in. Mikey Williams with the throw in.
Ball seems like it's stuck on that side of the field, Graham.
Yeah, it's just it's one of those.
There's Davidson with a pass back to Zambetti.
He really is solid.
Yep.
Zambetti. Well done.
Maynard wins a lot of balls,
He
doesn't
does.
Nice play there by Luke Myers to kick it out of danger, but CB's coming right back at him. Carter coming out, and he's going to get there. Carter
Well done.
making all the right decisions so far on when to come out, when to not, when to go get it. Chambersburg possesses now up front. See if they can get a couple passes together here, and nope.
Well, Chewy was out here on the outside, and he just kept running down towards the defender. He just needed to stop and give him an outlet right there so they could continue to play.
And that was Rado Salavich made a nice play on that, nice tackle. He's been pretty tough in the middle. He's been up against Duncan a good bit. Starting to hear the Chambersburg fans a little bit over there now. There's not too many of them, to be honest with you.
Yeah, no. The rain scared him away.
I'm hoping that's what it was, because there's usually more people to watch these games than there are tonight, that's for sure. And some of those people are wearing red.
Be great if they had something like a social media thing. They could just text each other and let them know the game's on.
Why don't you vet that, Graham?
Yeah, it should.
We pass back to Carter here. He gets rid of it. Once again, Maynard right there. Graham, you said they had moved Maynard from
he was
central midfield.
Central defender he was. And so we moved him up into the midfield just again because you can see what he does. He covers a lot of ground. He's technical.
He wins a lot of balls.
And he's tough. Sure. Yeah, that's a great ball.
I was going to say that was a delay because he was offsides.
Yeah, I thought so, but
great pass though.
It was a great pass.
On a good diagonal.
Right, yeah.
Yep.
Luke Myers takes the free kick.
I believe that was Patrick Natecki over there on that. He got caught off.
There's a couple times right now where CB's, again, being able to receive the ball and turn.
And look and see what they have.
See what they have. And I'm telling you, that's trouble
in the making.
Nightmare.
Luke Myers battling Leach over there. CV's definitely got more possession here in the last 5 minutes or so. Carter comes out again. I would say for the most part tonight, Cumberland Valley's doing a few more long balls inside than I've typically seen them do, but they have made them dangerous.
Yeah, I mean,
nice little pass from Duncan over here to the outside. Tyler Luther runs it down. Nice pass inside. Take a shot. There it is.
Just
shot taken by Chewy Munoz.
That was well done.
That was a real nice build up there by Chambersburg, but shot didn't find the mark. Nice play by Tyler Luther to get that ball to him.
They did, but they need to bear down. They need to stay, keep him down here a little bit. Put him under pressure.
Back in the game for the Trojans from 27, Steven for Cumberland.
Now we got Chambersburg's got a little bit of room here. Maynard looking up to see what he's got.
Yeah, he did a
Goes
good job.
inside to
Check
Duncan.
back there.
Yep, they're going to stop the clock here. Is that going to be on Duncan?
For what?
I'm thinking he might have thrown an elbow. That's the only thing I could say. They've been playing him physical.
Yeah.
Radoslavovich has done a nice job against him, and when he's been trying to receive the ball, he's right on his back. But I haven't seen any nasty fouls or anything. But there's a lot of contact, which is okay. But I didn't see that, but I have a feeling he might have just thrown an elbow there. Because he didn't do anything like a normal foul. He didn't trip or anything like that. Just a frustration thing. So he'll be sitting 5 minutes.
I think you can talk to people rather than just give him a card. I just didn't.
Well, he might have already warned him too. That's possible.
No, that's possible. That's true.
CV going short again. It's Keenan Korkutovic has come in for Chambersburg to take Duncan's spot. And here comes a long ball in from CV. Offsides, so that's going to nullify a potential goal there for the Eagles. That's number 5, Dominic Natecki got in. But it did look from here like he was offsides. But again, that was a little bit of a delay, and I think that's one thing that teams, when you delay it and the ball's already in the back of the net, it makes it that much worse.
Well, and just say it played out the way it did, and for Chambersburg's sake, thank gosh it was an offsides. Garrett got caught right in the middle there a little bit. It was either on the line or you got to get out and get the ball. But doesn't really matter. But as a goalkeeper, either stay your line or come out and get the ball.
Now we got a foul on CV here, I believe.
Mm-mm.
Other way? Okay. Chambersburg guy went down, but it was. We have 28:46 left. Chambersburg still clinging to a 1-0 lead. Right now, Cumberland Valley's got the better of play. Chambersburg sort of holding on a little bit. There's a long ball in, cleared. Yeah, cleared up, and there's nobody there. They need to get better outlet passes, a little shorter variety, so they can just get some possession.
CV's playing with a little bit more purpose. Again, Chambersburg seems like they're just a little unzipped a little bit right now.
Yeah, they've kind of been pushed back into their defensive zone here.
Yeah, and just trying to get rid of it, get it out any way you can kind of thing, and then that just turns into a tough situation.
Miller Masson comes on for Cumberland Valley, number 2.
Miller Masson.
Coming off is Greg Conkle.
That's Andy Masson's son. He used
Is
to
it?
play at Cedar Cliff, yeah.
He's probably pretty fast then.
Andy was.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe still is.
It'll be a Chambersburg throw-in down in their defensive zone. Or they call it a foul on that, I believe.
Yeah.
What's happened here a little bit, Graham, when they get the ball up front, there's kind of a gap between the forwards and
There's
midfielders.
Opportunity.
Good idea, but didn't connect on the pass. And here comes CV again. Myers doing a good job of shielding the player there. Masson with the ball.
That was a good shot. Number 7.
6, Patrick Natecki. He's not a starter, but I think he may have come in for I think his brother was the one that got injured there.
Yeah?
I think, in the first half. Patrick. So Dominic and Patrick's been playing a good bit now. There's Quatch for Chambersburg, the freshman. That was kind of promising there. Great idea by Keenan Kortukovic. But Zambetti came out and made the play. Chambersburg's had a lot of fouls here lately. It's one thing. I remember one game they had a 1-goal lead there, and he just kept fouling, and finally CV scored on a set play. You just can't keep giving. This is at midfield, but it's not a good idea to keep doing that.
Need to get some possession. They're capable of having possession. So to get CV to chase a little bit right now.
There's a shot blocked by the defense. CV seems to always have numbers when the ball comes out.
Yeah. Dangerous ball.
Again, Carter's there. That ball was just hit too high off the head. I believe that was Devin Thomas on the header.
Yeah, there was Leach on the cross, which was a decent ball.
Chambersburg just keeps putting balls in spaces where there's no other teammate. And CV's been able to pick them up almost every time. They just haven't been able to find each other with passes. Tanner Luther coming in for Chambersburg and Daniel Erickson for CV.
You know, right now as a coach, it's really difficult. You know, you're trying to figure out what's going on. It's kind of disjointed right now, and you just hope some of the kids, like I said before the game, Corey's talking about, he's got 3 or 4 or 5 kids are like coaches on the field. These guys got to really step up and get everybody in the right place, in the right frame of mind.
Skim header by a CV player goes off the end, so that's going to be a corner kick for Chambersburg. We're down to 23:43 left in the second half. Chambersburg still holds that 1-0 lead. There's a goal 15 minutes into the game by E.B. Hewitt, assisted by Tyler Luther. There's a throw, and it led to a header for that goal. Right. This corner kick will make teams each have two corner kicks for the game.
It's 2-2.
Yep.
Good ball.
There's it. Ooh.
Oh, man.
It's a nice header there. See who that was. I think it was Luke Myers.
Yeah.
And then Tyler Luther had a chance at it at the far post, but just couldn't quite get anything on it. But that's a good play by Chambersburg.
Mm-hmm.
CV's had a lot of possession here, but they really haven't had too much more in the way of shots.
No.
They've had some probing long balls in there, but they weren't shots. Oh, there's not a good pass there by Chambersburg, and gives it right to CV. There's good work by Luther. If you get it, nope. Good tackle from CV there.
Yeah, great tackle. Whew.
That was off CV, wasn't it? Yeah, I thought so. That was a good try by Tristan Parvin there. Made it look like it was his throw, but it wasn't.
Borderline foul, I thought.
Yeah, he shouldered him a little bit in the back, but there's a push off.
One, yeah.
That's the kind of stuff that Chambersburg would love to see, because they can burn some seconds here. 21:43 left. This will be Luke Myers taking the kick. He's going to be about 40 yards out. Now he's checking his shoe, pulling his sock up, take a look and see what he's got.
Right.
Now he's going to adjust the ball.
Yeah.
I guess the official did, maybe he did put it back. Everybody's lined up on the far side of the field, so this will be a rush toward the goal.
For sure.
Nice low shot, or kick. Here comes again Sam Petty. And he slapped it out, and it's going to be, well, they should let that go. I was thinking it was going to be a corner kick, but
it's kind of hard to tell who it went off of.
Ball right on the sideline, goes out of bounds, and it'll be Trojan throw. And again, they're going to burn some seconds here.
Yeah. Get another long throw, try for a skim.
There's still 20 minutes left, but you've got the lead. You'll take a few extra seconds if you can.
Mm-hmm.
Tyler Luther with a throw here. There's a header out of bounds. That'll be a corner kick for Chambersburg.
Well, this is the way you want it to go.
Yep. Again, any free kick, you can eat up some time. It's going to be Quatch with the corner. Again, everybody's on the far side except for Luke Myers, and he's heading that way. Ball went out of bounds. It was curling back in, but
wow,
it looked like my drives never do it. Went right to left.
Yeah, when I was playing in high school, our coach John Jacobs, if you did that, he would scream 110, meaning there's 110 yards to the left of the whole thing. Why'd you go to behind the goal?
I'm not sure it's a good answer for that.
I know.
Trojans have kind of slowed the pace down here. I think in their favor, they've had more possession lately than they did before. And Kortukovic, nice little play there to head the ball to himself. That time they called another foul on CV. This is really working in Chambersburg's favor here right now. Not only are they getting opportunities, but they're slowing it down, eating the clock, not giving Cumberland Valley a chance at the other end.
Luke Myers takes the free kick.
Be Luke Myers again from about the same distance out. Yep, Zampetti gets it. That would have been a nice opportunity if somebody had been able to skim that, because Zampetti definitely came out, but he was able to make the play.
Luke Myers to take the free kick.
They called a foul on that before the ball went out of bounds, apparently. So Myers gets another free kick. There's a lot of fouls here by CV, just after we said Chambersburg was having a lot of fouls.
Well, like you said, it slows the game down, helps Chambersburg out, because the game seemed like CV was getting a little rhythm, so now they're completely out of rhythm.
Yep, and with all these free kicks, they burned about 2.5 minutes here.
Yeah.
And that time, header, and there was absolutely nobody in vicinity, but they got it back. Now you got to be careful, since you had the ball up here in CV's end. Now you don't want to get burnt going back the other way.
You don't want to get countered.
Here comes the Eagles. Headed out by Samuels.
Ooh. You had an opportunity there, but I still don't think they were headed for glory if he'd have kept that ball.
Yeah, that was Hewitt. He was still way far from the goal. So coming in for CV is Daniel Erickson, Cameron Platt, and I think Jesse King was the third. This time of the game, going to be some tired legs out there, especially in this humidity.
Number 8, Daniel Erickson. Number 18, Cameron Platt in this game for you.
Well, that goes both ways, and I mean, I guarantee. Oh,
there's a tying goal.
This little pinball kind of thing there. Made a nice pass. Guy slotted it past Garrett. Garrett didn't have much of a chance there. Well taken.
I believe that was number 4, Sam Lundblad, on the goal. With 16:55 left. That ties the game at 1-1. Did not get the assist on that one, but well, now we got a different kind of game. And we said there, Graham, Chambersburg had got the pace going their way. They had some possession, and as soon as it came down the other end, Cumberland Valley made them pay. Now they got to make sure they don't give up another quick goal here.
So everybody's got to dig down a little bit, work a little bit harder defensively, take back the momentum.
Chambersburg possession here.
Another free kick, yeah. Now you see down there, they got everybody on the 18.
That's no good there because went right to Zambetti, and he's going to get every one of those. And it seems like only one guy charged the ball for Chambersburg.
Yeah, and if you're going to hit that ball, that's fine. But you put too much air underneath it. Quality keeper like that's going to take it out of the air relatively simply.
Now the last free kick Myers had was a beauty. Nice low line drive.
That's what you want.
Yep. Hard to do that consistently though. Like Luther and Masson there with a good battle. Looks like Luther took the worst of that. He's down and still on his knees. They don't want to lose him, but he's not. He's limping pretty good right now. He and Masson had a good battle for that one, and there's a kind of got their legs tangled up a little bit.
Yeah, he's limping a little bit himself.
That was nice.
It was a good battle.
Yeah, Jesse King came over and said something to Luther like, not bad. I mean, I think he was saying, hope you get back in or something like that. That's kind of a nice gesture. They put Garrick Hill back in the game for Luther, but Luther's been playing a good game.
Yeah, he does a nice job.
Hopefully he's able to get back. We're down to 14:52, and it's now 1-1. CV's looking dangerous on these. They're lobbing some balls kind of over the top here. Hill with the ball gets it out, tries to get it out wide, but right to a CV player.
He had the right idea.
Hill again, trying again to get her there, but once again hits a CV guy instead. He had a lot of pressure on that time to get rid of it.
He's got the right idea. He wants to switch a field, but you also got to have the leg to be able to switch the field.
Yeah.
And that's a big ball to hit that.
CV trying to get a cross off, and instead they'll get a corner kick. This will be the Eagles' third corner kick of the game. That was Jesse King took the ball down into the corner. And looks like Luke Trong taking the kick. Trying to head it back in toward the box. Cleared by the Trojan defense.
Cleared out the midfield.
And there's nobody else there. It's going to go out of bounds. Down to 13:24 yet left. Chambersburg making some kind of sloppy passes right now. I'm just wondering if they're starting to get a little leg weary. Kwach trying to save it in bounds, and he does. Kortukovic handles it. He's looking for some help. Sends it across the far side. That's a great ball. Over to E.B. Hewitt. Drops a pass off to Maynard, I believe. Yep. Got some possession here for Chambersburg anyway. Now they drop it, try to go back in the corner for Hewitt, but Davidson was right there to make the play. He's tough to beat.
See, there again, there's that guy where you know, he steps up into the space and he's able to trap, turn, and look. And defenders need to be up tighter.
Yep. Haven't scored a pass long here. Greencastle now leads Shippensburg 3-2. Ship did have a 2-1 lead at one point, but the Blue Devils put 2 on the board, so they're ahead 3-2. 8:16 to play in that game. Little miscommunication there by Chambersburg, and then the ball goes out of bounds over the end line.
Goal kick.
Final score in that girls' game was Cumberland Valley 4, Chambersburg 0. We're down to 11:36 left in this one. We could be playing some extra tonight, Graham.
Yeah.
Of course, if these teams do happen to tie tonight, that'll leave them in the same position in the league standings, each with a loss and each with a tie. Cumberland Valley has 1 fewer games in the league to play. They'll have, I think, 3 after tonight. Chambersburg will have 4.
They get head-to-head, though.
True. Well, they're not having the Mid-Penn tournament this year, so that's not a factor for that at all.
Just decided.
It's because too many teams have had too many games postponed, and they need that last week to get them in. You were talking about Northern earlier.
Yeah, Northern. I was talking to Brian Stum, who's a coach at Waynesboro over the weekend, and he said that they had only played like 5 games because of their field being underwater all the time. They're in grass. It's fortunate to be able to play on turf because of this a year like this where you can actually play the game. But people who have actual grass fields, they're in trouble. For instance, right now, Wilson College has a beautiful field. It's resodded, and they won't be able to play a game on the field the entire year. It looks beautiful. If you look at it, it's like, wow, I want to play on that. But they can't play on it because of it. So they've been playing at the Cam's what is it, South Field or Cam's North Field. Yeah, that's where they're playing all their games, which is kind of a bummer.
Yeah. Got to do what you got to do, I guess.
Well, I mean, for recruiting and all that for them, you know, they'd like to, you know, play on their own field.
Chambersburg got the ball in deep there, but CV's defense handles it. Tries to get a pass into the corner, but nobody there. And we are now down under 10 minutes.
Yeah.
9:39 to play. 1-1 tie right now. Maynard trying to get the ball to the other side, and Chewy Munoz does a good job to get it the first time, but then CV kicks it out of bounds.
Not being able to give, the Trojans aren't able to give too many decent probing balls just because there's a lot of pressing going on with CV and all that, and just not giving them time.
Yeah, I can't really think of a good cross they've had tonight other than on free kicks or throw-ins. This time it'll be Tyler Luther back in the game now. He's got the throw in here. It's a good thing he wasn't seriously injured. Cleared by CV. Not a very good trap by Chambersburg, and they lost it.
It's 2 in a row there.
Had to get that there. It's good 1-2 there by Samuels and Maynard. But the Eagles get it back now. Maynard retrieves it.
Chewy got housed.
He did.
Chewy just got, he didn't get called for the foul, but the foul was, if they had called it, would have been on a player from Cumberland Valley named Beck Zimmerman. And Beck is the son of Eric Zimmerman, who played at the high school as a star back in the,
at Chambersburg.
Yeah, Chambersburg, yeah. Eric Zimmerman and his brother Travis also played.
And this is the second Zimmerman boy to come through the CV program. Kind of a misplay there. CV sends it up. Luke Myers gets to it first. Did a nice job getting in front of the striker there. And he stuck with it.
Very well
There's
done.
nice little 1-2, and this is Chewy out.
Chewy,
Munoz
take
out in the
him
right
on.
wing. Well, there was a
That
nice,
was a
that was a
great ball.
great pass by Munoz right through the heart of the defense on the ground. Can't ask for much more than that, but it was just nobody could get into a real good position to take advantage of it. He made a nice little fake on that play. And
No, that's what Chewy does. That's the perfect place for him to take somebody on 1v1 right there.
And he beat him toward the end line and sent one back toward the edge of the 18. They just couldn't get a good foot on it. 6:44 left now. It's going to be a throw in for CV. I do think, looks to me like the players are a little tired out there.
Yeah.
Still capable of some good bursts, but when they get a break in the action, they're all just kind of, you can see them taking
like,
some deep breaths.
mhm.
It is an ugly night to play. I guess theoretically they should be used to that because 90% of the days this year have been ugly anyway. Another ball loose in the box.
That's yeah.
CV drops it back.
Uh-oh. Pinball.
There was a shot blocked by the defense, and now they clear it. Had enough bodies in there that that shot couldn't get through. Here comes Chewy trying to race it down here.
Yeah.
CV cleared it.
Good hustle.
And off Chewy's foot, too. That was a really good play by Tristan Parvin back there for CV.
Again, that was a quick counter from Chambersburg. Keeps CV honest. I mean, you can't just keep pushing people forward. So
Tanner Luther comes in the game for Garrick Hill. Both teams doing a lot more subbing here toward the end. Obviously trying to keep players as fresh as they can. There goes Tanner Luther with a pass over to E.B. Hewitt on the left side. Hewitt tries to find Dennis Allegri in the corner, but Allegri ends up fouling the CV defender. Probably not a smart foul there because he wasn't going to do anything with that anyway.
I hate that foul. Nowhere to go, you know.
Yeah, he was heading toward the corner there. All you got to do is pressure him. Plus, that was Davison. I don't think he was going to do anything with him.
That's a interesting no call.
CV moving the ball across the left side of the field now. Oh, Luke Myers turned the ball the wrong way, and CV got a shot off there.
Yeah, you got to be careful there. You know what your surroundings are, and you're back in that back third.
Yep, that was Leach with a shot. Right now I've got CV with a 10-7 lead in shots. Corner kicks are 3-3. Well, that's a mugging there.
Yeah.
That was Caleb Gaiman made a nice play to stretch out and stop the ball from going. And as soon as he started taking off, Greg Conkle was on his back.
Yep, that was a nice play.
3:27 left here in regulation. 1-1 is the score. Luke Myers taking some time here to. Here we go with the kick.
Big foot again.
CV's just, they're getting about 85% of those balls that come in like that, though. They've got a little bit of size advantage in the back and doing a good job with that. Tyler Luther's pretty composed back there.
Yeah, he really is. I was getting ready to say the exact same thing. And they're putting a lot of pressure on him, too.
Yeah, he just, makes enough of a move to get
That's
by,
a great-
and he's
that's a
looking for a pass.
Good turn.
That was Tanner Luther
Somebody's
on
got to
that.
come back to him. Somebody's got to come. There we go.
E.B. Hewitt out on the left wing.
Right here. This side.
Have a guy in the middle.
There
If
he
they get
is.
to him.
Oh, come on, dude.
That was Tyler Luther. He's got his hands up in the air going, "There, I'm open." And he still is. And now he's going to get it, but it comes off a CV guy head to him, not from his player, not from his teammate.
Oh.
There's a clear by Jesse King. There's Chewy Munoz with got possession. He's looking over here for Tanner Luther. He's got some room.
Serve it.
He should be able to get a cross off. There it is. Offsides for Chambersburg.
Offsides, yeah.
I think that might have been Hewitt. I think
was.
He was off, and then he tried to come back on to get the header, but can't do that.
No.
And a 1:35 left in regulation.
Plus he's looking across.
Yep. Good hustle play there by Allegria. But CV's going to get control. This ball's coming up toward us, Graham.
Right on.
Man. We're down to a minute left in regulation. CV's got the throw in.
It's a tough get for the ball boy. He has to actually
He has to come
go
the whole
way around.
Yep. The ball came up into the visiting stands here. And there's no easy way to get from the field up here. Another CV throw in.
30 seconds.
Good play sticking in there by Terrell Samuels because CV was pressuring him hard.
Go at him.
Down to 24 seconds left. Nope. Trojans trying to get one more chance here, but they're not going to be able to do it, I don't think. Instead, CV might get one. 12 seconds, and it's going to go out of bounds.
OT.
It's going to be Cumberland Valley throw, but they've only got 5 seconds, so. And, of course, they don't have a ball handy because the other ball's up in the stand, so that's going to do it for regulation. We've got a 1-1 tie, Cumberland Valley against Chambersburg. We are headed to overtime. Take a quick break, and we'll be back.
This is the F&M Trust, the Sports Network on midpenbroadcasting.com and the sportspage.blog.
Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle for all your heating and cooling needs. Same-day service, free estimates, 24-hour emergency services, and free second opinions. Phone 717-597-9900 or visit us online at premierhvacpa.com. Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle, your local heating and air conditioning professionals.
Everybody likes having more room. That's why F&M Trust designed the home equity loan and line of credit with features you'll love, including a great low rate. So add more room in your budget and your life with F&M Trust. Apply today at fmtrustonline.com. Equal housing lender.
People say I'm too serious. Those funny ads for car insurance do nothing for me. I like Erie Insurance. It's seriously good. A great rate, legendary service, accident forgiveness. Not 1, but 8 reasons to switch. Woohoo! See, I can get as excited as the next guy.
Your local Erie agent is Antrim Insurance Agency, 717-593-0500, or visit antriminsurancepa.com.
Jerry Maguire, a great movie with a great line. Show me the money! And right now at Keystone Ford, we're showing you the money on trucks and SUVs. For a very limited time, we have 0% APR for 60 months and up to $3,250 cash back on F-150s. The Edge has 0% for 60 months plus $1,500 cash back. The Versatile Escape has 0% for 60 months. This won't last, so go to KeystoneFord.com and find one today. Does this look like Tom Cruise? He's shorter, right?
Okay, Greencastle has defeated Shippensburg 3-2. Girls game, that identical 3-2 score. And in Major League playoffs, the Rockies and Brewers are tied 2-2 in the 10th inning.
Give you one more soccer score. The U.S. women are ahead 2-0 against Mexico. Which I'd be watching that game if I wasn't here. Here,
we don't have a feed in the booth here.
No, we don't. So we're heading into overtime here. It is a sudden death overtime, 2 10-minute periods. So any team scores, it's over.
I'm glad they do it that way. For a number of years it was, you play that out. I think it's, for fans and, it's tough to lose that way, but bottom line is, it's exciting.
Yep. And there are going to be some tired kids in that field. There's no doubt about it. They've been covering a lot of ground out there and playing very hard on a warm and muggy night. So,
well, you think some of the games they played earlier, it was 90-some degrees and
that's
all
true.
that kind of stuff.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Looks like we're about ready to go here. We can take a quick break for one more sponsor here, and we'll be back.
This is the F&M Trust, the Sports Network on MidPennBroadcasting.com.
The U.S. Air Force flies thousands of missions around the world each day and relies on airmen with specialized mechanical training and skills to make it all happen. When you choose a mechanical career in the Air Force, you'll receive extensive training and experience on some of the most advanced equipment in the world. Call Tech Sergeant Patrick at 717-480-7254 to find out more. This message brought to you by the U.S. Air Force.
Ready for sudden death overtime here in Chambersburg. Chambersburg, Cumberland Valley tied at 1.
I think Chambersburg's going to get the tap here. Just like we did first half, Chambersburg will be going from right to left.
Well, I hope whatever happens, if there is a goal, that it's a good goal.
Yeah, I'd rather have one on a real nice shot than I would on a defensive mistake.
Yeah, just some kind of slop fest goal.
But we've both seen it before, haven't we?
Mm-hmm.
Nice play by Mikey Williams there. Gets the ball to Tanner Luther. But there's Mr. Davidson again. Talon Davidson for CV to stop the play. Comes a deep cross ball for CV. Nice. Mikey Williams was kind of a dangerous play, but he made it work.
It's a nice ball.
I don't think anybody was talking to Hewitt there. He thought he could make a move, but he was right on the sideline. Now we got Hewitt has the ball with some room, but he puts the ball too far in front of him. Nice play by Parvin there. Chambersburg comes back again on the other side. Again, taken away by CV. I will say one thing. CV's defenders are very good tacklers.
Mm-hmm.
They don't miss very often.
Matt said that they've been very staunch defensively. And that's not always been the case. A lot of times with CVs in the past.
A lot of times they've been loaded up on offensive players.
Yeah. Yep.
CV with a throw in here on the far side. Again, they switch sides.
Corner.
Brian McAllister took the ball in there looking to cross it and kicked it off the Trojan player, so that's going to be CV's fourth corner kick of the game.
Just makes everybody hold their breath a little bit.
This is Jesse King.
Yeah, he's going to hit it
Eric Leach.
Left-footed.
Yep.
In swinger.
That's way to the far side. A little bit more on that than I think he wanted. Chambersburg clears it out.
Chewy coming back on.
One thing you notice, when the ball is cleared from Chambersburg defense and a Chambersburg guy has inside position on CV, CV is right on his back.
Mm-hmm.
They're not giving him any room.
There's no room to turn
Nope.
and look, just like we were saying. We're giving them a little time to do those things. It's a good tackle.
We've played over 3.5 minutes now in the first overtime. Chambersburg's going to get this throw.
Luke Myers with the throw in.
Dangerous spot.
Yep.
About 30 yards out.
That was Cameron Platt for CV. He's trying to make a run and got impeded by the defender, so they called the foul.
30 yards out, probably here. They're looking to.
Got Devin Thomas on the ball.
Yeah.
They're loading up on the far side. He's going to take a shot.
Well.
And it went over the top. That's an interesting play there. They made it look like there's going to be a cross to the far side, and he just unloaded one.
Yeah, I would have preferred to see, as a CV fan, that ball landing right in the 6 area with some pace.
That's one thing. Chambersburg hasn't given up very many free kicks in their defensive end. They've had a few in midfield, but looks like we're going to have a call.
Free kick
for Chambersburg, about 40 yards out.
Yeah.
Must have been a hold over there because we couldn't see that from here.
This is dangerous, too.
Yep. This should be Luke Myers taking it. And it is. Probably not going to get too many chances like this in the overtime here, so take advantage of it. 5 minutes left in the first overtime.
Yeah.
Well, that was not what he wanted. He tried to, I think he didn't want to put it up in the air like he did the last couple times, but he just didn't get very much on it. The thing would have been if he thought the other guys were doing something different than what they did.
It looked like everybody started making their runs, and he wasn't even prepared to take the kick yet. So you had guys running around, all that kind of stuff. Calm down, slow down, get it right.
That's the closest free kick they've had to CV's goal for quite a while. Hate to waste one like that.
See, again, you get a lot of guys who are just running away from the ball instead of checking, too.
Here comes a dangerous through ball.
It is.
Still dangerous. Still dangerous. CV's shot was blocked by a defender. That shot had a lot on it.
Yeah, it did.
That was one of those unsettled moments when you...
That started to feel like that,
Yep. There, Davidson thought his player was going to the corner, but they had stopped. Out of bounds for a goal kick.
Mario back on.
I'm going to say one more thing about the refs, too.
Mm-hmm.
They did the JV game, too. So
did they?
The players being tired, I guarantee they're tired, too. Actually, I think the one official did a game at Phantom Metal this afternoon, then came and did half the JV game. Now he's done the whole varsity game, and he's in overtime.
Is that big of a shortage now,
Yep.
Ed?
Yep.
That's crazy.
These guys are working their butts off, I can tell you that. Down to 3 minutes left in the first overtime. Ball's been up in the air a lot more more frequently than it had earlier, I think. Not quite as many passes on the ground, but here we got a couple from CV. Plays busted up. It's a good pass inside.
Mm-hmm.
Good defense by Mikey Williams.
Good clear.
And it's cleared. That was Greg Conkle there with a pretty nice play for CV.
Oh.
Tanner Luther looking for, he kicks the ball right in the middle, right to Zambetti.
It's not a bad idea.
It's hard to get those wings running full blast this time of the game. That's a push. Yeah.
Well, I think is that Chewy over there? I think he needs to make more of a diagonal run there than just running down the field there.
No, this is a free kick for Chambersburg, not Cumberland Valley. I've noticed number 10, Greg Conkle, and
Terrell
Samhills are having a little bit of get after it a little bit there.
They're playing this. I would look because watch this ball, see if CV wins it.
Well, they did, but it might go out for a corner.
Yeah, it did. I pull some of those guys, every now and again, try to pull those guys off, as far back as you can, and try to pull them off, trying to get that second ball when they head it out, kind of thing. You can show you're going to go up top, but then try to peel off there a little bit, try to get that second ball.
This will be Luke Myers taking a corner kick for Chambersburg.
This will be big. A nice ball, drive it.
Got a minute left in the first overtime.
Big old Mario, get up there and get it. Gosh.
That was a header by Tanner Luther, but it was off the mark. Still a chance for Chambersburg. Oh! Shot hits the crossbar. Wow, that was close.
That was well done.
I think that was E.B. Hewitt on the shot.
Yeah, it was E.B. Hewitt.
It's going to be kind of tough for him to get a lot on that, but he chipped it kind of, and he really put it in a good spot.
Yeah, he got pretty much all you could get on it.
Yep. But I think he had Zambetti beaten.
Oh, he had him beaten, for sure.
Yeah.
But he, to get his leg back there to get that around, it was kind of like Gumby a little bit. It was pretty impressive.
We're down to 15 seconds in the first overtime, still tied 1-1. Probably not time for another player unless they get off a quick shot. Nope, not going to happen. So we reached the end of the first overtime period. We will play 10 more unless somebody scores. 1-1 Chambersburg against Cumberland Valley.
This is the F&M Trust of Sports Network on MidPennBroadcasting.com and the sportspage.blog. Hats Heroes near Chambersburg Area Senior High School features homemade soups, subs, salads, and in-house fresh-baked rolls daily. Hats Heroes specializes in Maryland crab soup, chili, and lump crab cakes. Delivery is available. All major credit cards are accepted. Find us on Facebook. Hats Heroes, a Chambersburg tradition. 538 Stanley Avenue, Chambersburg. Open Monday through Saturday, 10:30 a.m. to 8 p.m. Phone 717-263-7003. AmVets Post 224 of Chambersburg offers very large facilities for banquets, wedding receptions, family gatherings, and more. Open to non-members, members, and the community for the rental facilities. Call AmVets Post 224 of Chambersburg at 717-267-0618 to arrange your next special event. We also offer catering services. AmVets Post 224, 750 5th Avenue, Chambersburg. The membership and staff totally support Chambersburg Area High School athletics.
Banking done your way. It's more than just words to F&M Trust. It's a real commitment to you. F&M Trust is more flexible, more responsive, and a lot more satisfying to work with. So if your bank hasn't been doing things your way, visit fmtrustonline.com.
When it comes to buying tires, Keystone Ford has a very simple, easy to understand, crystal clear guarantee. We will beat any competitor's advertised price on the brand name tires we sell. That's our Keystone Ford low price tire guarantee.
We get set to go to overtime number 2, and do want to remind you we'll have soccer again Tuesday night with Greencastle hosting Waynesboro at Greencastle at 7 p.m. And then again Saturday, October 13th here at Trojan Stadium, Chambersburg and Waynesboro with a 5 o'clock game time.
Chambersburg and Greencastle.
Or excuse me, Chambersburg, Greencastle. I missed, okay.
Okay, here we go for the second overtime, another 10-minute period, sudden death, or golden goal, whichever one you pick. Sudden victory. Any of those things will work.
Yeah, sudden death is bad. Don't say that, Ed.
Long ball down the right wing, and Munoz cannot haul it in, so Cumberland Valley will take the throw. He was trying hard to get by CV defender there, and they're still going out. Now he's holding them.
Yeah,
he's going to get called. I think they were waiting to see if CV got possession, but they didn't, so they whistled the foul. Maybe Davison taking the kick for the CV.
Wow.
That's the long kick we talked about. It's cleared by Chambersburg. Then it goes off CV, and it's going to be
goal
kick.
Luke Myers takes the goal kick.
It's time for players just suck it up here. They got 8:41 yet to play. Hope they got a few more bursts of energy left. Mario Duncan trying to get the one. He gets it over to Hewitt. Hewitt gets past his man. He's got no help, though. He does take a shot.
Don't.
Had a tough angle there.
Nice job to get there. Yeah, I mean, you could see his speed. Need to bring it across, though.
Well, I'm not sure there's anybody really in position, but he didn't look for it either.
Yeah.
And Zambetti had no problem handling that. Chambersburg coming down again. Munoz trying to keep control, and he does. Needs to get a pass off, though, and he holds it too long. There's some hustle by Tyler Luther on that tackle.
Time.
That was really a nice play.
Head up.
Maynard with the ball.
Right there.
That was to Tanner Luther in the middle, over to Hewitt on the left side. He chips into the middle, trying to find Duncan, and Zambetti got there first. Nice play by the goalkeeper of CV. But that was promising for Chambersburg.
It was promising. I like at that time, I wish he'd have gone 1v1 on him a little bit and tried to take him to the end line.
Chambersburg back with it again. Again, Tanner Luther looking up, trying to find somebody, and really was nobody helping him out on that one. So it's going to go over the end line for goal kick. 7:16 left in the final overtime. CV brings in 3 subs, trying to get some semi-fresh legs.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody has fresh legs at this point.
Yeah, no.
And they put another sub in. So they brought in 4 that time.
Yeah, I heard the coach say you're still on.
Maynard with another header. Be a Chambersburg throw in for Luke Myers here.
It seems simple. Like, hey, go in for Dave, and then guy goes on and he just wants to get on the thing. He forgot to tell Dave that Dave's supposed to come off.
And then Dave's in trouble.
Dave gets, yelled at.
Jesse King taking a throw in for Cumberland Valley. Good throw down the line. It's headed out by Luke Myers, so CV gets it again.
Look at that.
Yeah, it's too much space there, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's way too much space.
Nice turn and a shot. Deflected off Chambersburg player. That was Conkle, number 10 on the. He made a real nice play on that. Got a shot off the hill for Chambersburg.
Nice little pirouette, turned around. Yep.
This will be CV's.
Onto his. I know he wanted the right foot too, so it was. He had it set up the right way.
Yep. This will be their 5th corner kick for the Eagles. They do take the short kick this time. Chambersburg broke that one up, and it's going to go out for a throw in deep in the end. That was Devin Thomas and Leach down there. Eric Leach trying to run something, but
yeah, you probably get another.
Going to be a long throw here.
Yeah, and that's a jigsaw puzzle in there.
Headed out by Chambersburg, right back to him.
That's a great ball.
In, and that's the goal. That's the game winner. I don't know who'd scored it because he took his shirt off right away.
Yeah.
So Cumberland Valley is going to win this game 2-1 with 5:07 left in the second overtime.
Well, that was a good guy. That was a super ball. The guy just drove it down into the basically the probably eight yards out. Head ball. Garrett didn't have a chance with it. So
nope, that was a bang play, and Carter was kind of in the center of the goal, and the shot went toward the side, and he just had no chance.
Yeah.
Well, got a quality goal to end it, Graham, that's for sure.
And right there, Coach Billman, ran out there and patted Garrett on his butt, told him good game. That's a class act. Matt's always been that kind of person.
I wish we could tell you who scored that, but like I said, he's going to put his shirt back on, so bear with us. We'll get it at some point, I hope.
Is that, he's...
Oh, it's 22. It's...
Matt. Oh, it's
Radosalovic. Radosalovic.
Yeah, Radosalovic. Yevich.
No Ben Smiths
Max.
out there, I guess.
Max.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no Ben Smiths.
Right.
Well, that was a good game. I mean, that's obviously hurts.
Yeah, for Chambersburg fans, that's that might be enough to prevent them from winning the Commonwealth title. CV is going to move to 10-4. They'll be 8-1 in the division. Chambersburg's going to be 7-3-1. They'll be 6-2. So they're going to need They're going to need to win out and get some help from somebody, which is possible. That's in this league. You see plenty of upsets going on, so it's definitely possible. And they played well tonight. I think
you got to show up every night in this league. You really do. And this game could have gone either way.
Yeah, I was going to say at some point during that second overtime it'd be fitting to have a tie, but I didn't want to say it out loud because then somebody would have probably scored. But I think it would have been fitting for a tie. There's pretty evenly matched teams.
It was. I thought CV was able to, again, find those gaps. It made them dangerous. Again, we weren't, like you said, when we weren't pressing them as hard as they were pressing us. And really that ball that came back out, he was able to trap the ball. He was able to touch the ball to his right foot, to his strong foot, and just drill it across. And, those balls, if driven there and you're standing there, you got to put it away. And the kid put it away. I mean, that was a nice goal.
Made a good play.
Yep.
Okay, so we have a final score of Cumberland Valley 2, Chambersburg 1 in double overtime. And that will be it from us.
And we will be back with the some final comments on the Antrim Insurance postgame show on the F&M Trust, the Sports Network, on midpenbroadcasting.com and the sportspage.blog.
Want a good laugh? Watch those funny insurance ads on TV. Want seriously good auto, home, business, or life insurance? Come to the Antrim Insurance Agency, your independent Erie insurance agent with offices in Greencastle and Waynesboro. You'll get a great price that saves you money, unbelievable service, and advice from people you can trust. So talk to us at the Antrim Insurance Agency today, 717-593-0500, or visit antriminsurancepa.com.
Banking done your way. It's more than just words to F&M Trust. It's a real commitment to you. As a community bank based right here in South Central PA, F&M Trust is more flexible, more responsive, and a lot more satisfying to work with. From fast mobile banking to saving reliably for retirement, F&M Trust really partners with you to help keep your life in sync. That's banking done your way. That's F&M Trust. Learn more at fmtrustonline.com. Member FDIC.
You can count on Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle for all your heating and cooling needs. Same-day service, free estimates, 24-hour emergency services, and free second opinions. Phone 717-597-9900 or visit us online at premierhvacpa.com. Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle, your local heating and air conditioning professional.
Mondor Pharmacy in St. Thomas and Mercersburg, and McLaughlin's Drugstore of McConnellsburg, your friendly neighborhood pharmacy. Free delivery and drive-through at all three locations. We carry Willow Tree products as well as other gift items. Mondor Pharmacy of St. Thomas and Mercersburg, and McLaughlin's Drugstore of McConnellsburg. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m., and Saturday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Chambersburg Trojans losing tonight to the Cumberland Valley Eagles in overtime by a score of 2-1, with Cumberland Valley getting the game winner with 5:07 in the second overtime here tonight in Chambersburg.
Yeah, close game just like we expected, and both teams quality sides. I think both could do some decent stuff in the postseason, and you never know the way it's worked out lately. They might see each other in the postseason.
Yeah, you could definitely see both these guys playing each other again. And just there at the end there, this was Coach Billman's 300th win.
You say he's been there 26 years?
Yeah. So that was a special moment for him and all that. But again, this is a tough game to lose. But you get back up tomorrow morning and you just grind back. You'll get it.
Yep. Chambersburg played well. They just weren't able to get that. They only had a couple other chances. They had one shot go off the crossbar by Emmanuel Hewitt there in the first overtime. He's the one that scored the goal for Chambersburg 15 minutes into the game. Assist from Tyler Luther. Sam Lundblad is the one who tied it for Cumberland Valley. And then Max Radosavljevic is the one who scored who headed in the game winner for Cumberland Valley. So that's it for us. Don't forget we have Greencastle hosting Waynesboro on Tuesday, and then next Saturday the 13th we have Greencastle here at Chambersburg at 5:30.
So be sure to join us for more soccer here on midpennbroadcasting.com. And a reminder, coming up tomorrow night, some big football games. Shippensburg travels to West Perry to take on the undefeated Mustangs. And the Chambersburg Trojans look to go 6-1 tomorrow night at Speed Ebersole Stadium at Landis Field, while the Greencastle Antrim Blue Devils will host Big Spring for their homecoming. And you can hear all those games or watch all those games here on Mid-Penn Broadcasting tomorrow night, beginning at 6:30 p.m. Operating the camera tonight has been India Smith Bussey, and tonight's game has been a production of MidPennBroadcasting.com. The Chambersburg Trojans on Mid-Penn Broadcasting are brought to you by F&M Trust. If your banking relationship feels too distant lately, switch to F&M Trust. F&M Trust is local and makes sure banking is done your way every day. Learn more at fmtrustonline.com, member FDIC. Tonight's post-game show has been brought to you by Antrim Insurance, your local area insurance agent serving Greencastle, Waynesboro, Chambersburg, Mercersburg, and surrounding Pennsylvania and Maryland areas. By the Franklin County Visitors Bureau, by Keystone Ford, Del Martin Incorporated, by Shippensburg Physical Therapy, by Greencastle Eye Care Center, Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle, the Sports Page, your new source for Franklin County sports. Visit the sportspage.blog. By the United States Air Force, aim high, make a living with a career that makes a difference. Tip Top Cleaners, 337 Wade Avenue, Chambersburg. Hats Heroes, 538 Stanley Avenue, Chambersburg. Ambets Post, 224 750 Fifth Avenue, Chambersburg. Pat and Carla's 3, 920 South Main Street, Chambersburg, and Pat and Carla's Italian Eatery, 600 Lincoln Way East, Chambersburg. Art Sign Company, your hometown sign shop, since serving the area since 1948. By Olympian Athletics, Mondor Pharmacy, Sites Jet Lubes, and Clyde Tours. For Ed Gottwalls and Graham Messner, I'm Gary Klein. Good night, everyone.